What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Masculine Energy. In this video, I'm going to talk about take ownership. So everyone in this wonderful world that we live in is progressing towards everyone thinking that things need to be done for them. Government, give me more money. Do this for me, do that for me. And it's like, if you're poor, if you have shitty relationships, if you suffer from health issues and like, you have all these issues that you have in your life, take ownership of them. Everyone is so quick to blame everyone else for their problems. And everyone is so quick to think that, everyone else can solve those problems for them, when it's you that can solve every problem that you've ever had. Okay. And there's actually toxic people on YouTube that will tell you, like, it's not your fault. It's 100% your fault. And you can change, but the thing is, here's the kicker, man. You can change your life at any point, at any time, whenever you want. You have the freedom to choose that. You don't live in a third world country. A lot of a lot of people that are complaining, at least, you have the power to change your life. You have the power to really do whatever you want and make anything happen. Like, look at this YouTube channel that I created here. I like to use myself as an example, not from a bragging standpoint, but from the amount of work that you can put in to make something happen. And in 6 months, I've been able to almost replace my income with this channel. Okay. I think what most people do is they think that after school and after like college and in high school and stuff, you live your entire life like hearing from your parents and teachers that, like everything needs to be done for you, and you're so used to people holding your hand. And then after college is done, like even college, they kind of separate that a little bit, because in college, if you don't go to class, you don't get marks. If you fuck up, that's your fault. But what I'm trying to say is, like, after that's done, everything is completely up to you to make it happen. A lot of people forget that life is a constant, like, it's a constant teacher. You should constantly be learning, but they turn that off. They turn that off completely. Life is constantly going to be teaching you things. This is why you guys find my channel in the first place, because you guys don't know how a proper relationship needs to be handled, either from one way or another. So you get broken up with. Usually people find me through breakups. That's life teaching you something, because you're doing something wrong. If you're doing something right, if you're doing everything right, then what would you be finding my channel for and hearing this information? So there's stuff that you guys need to understand, that nobody's going to be doing things for you your entire life. It's always up to you. It's always up to you. And if no matter what happens to you in your life, and you can't blame other people for your issues. Okay. If you suffer from depression and anxiety, get help for it. Look, like, I know that's such a bland thing to say, because normally I would have some sort of insight on how to help you with that. And I do, usually through my coaching program, because I don't like to say certain things like that on YouTube. If you have an issue, seek a way to solve the problem. Solve your own fucking problems. And this is one thing I don't see millennials doing anymore. Like, I'm a millennial myself, and I used to blame people for my issues. I used to think that I used to have such an anger problem towards like establishment and stuff like that. And I see what they're doing, but I also know that I can escape that. You can escape the rat race. You can live financially free. You can travel to different countries. You can stay in different countries for a long time, or you can bounce and backpack. You could do whatever you want. You really do have the freedom. You guys just don't know how. That's all. It's more of like a lack of understanding of how online business works, or a lack of understanding on how to actually get off your ass and make content for people. And it all comes from fear as well. People are afraid. What the fuck do you have to be afraid of? You live for 100 years. 99.9% of people don't give a flying fuck about you anyways. Sounds pessimistic. It does, but it's absolutely true. Because think about all the people that you've ever met in your life. How often do you really think about most of them? Even your work friends. How often do you really think about them? The ones that stand out are the ones that are negative, or the ones that you really like. You know what I mean? So you just got to really pay attention to your inner talk and the excuses that you give. I used to be one of those people that, again, like I said, that was angry and thought everyone else should solve my issues. And then I realized, I was like, okay, the only person that can change this is me. It's all effort on my end. And how can I fix this? So I went on YouTube one day, and I was like, and I looked up Kindle publishing, and I was like, okay, people make money doing this. So I signed up for the first course and program that I saw, which was trash, learned a lesson from that, found another one, and started actually doing the work. Just because it didn't work the first time doesn't mean it's not going to work a second time. And how this ties to you guys and masculine energy and how this is supposed to help you. Men are supposed to be resourceful creatures, and we're supposed to be able to find our way through any situation and come out on top. That's what we've been doing for years. The problem that I'm having is we're not doing that as guys. We need to be doing that. We need to be staying resourceful. We need to be on our top game as men. And we're finding, and I'm seeing more snowflakes. I'm seeing more fucking snowflakes out there wishing that everyone would fucking do everything for them. You have the power. There's shit that you guys know that I don't know. Not about women and relationships, but about something. Okay? Some of you guys might be fantastic at design. I'm terrible with art. So for my entire life, do you think I'm ever going to be doing anything artsy craftsy? Fuck no. I guess what I want you guys to take away from this is become resourceful, and you have that fucking thing between your fucking ears. It's called a brain. If you want to change your life, you literally have access to millions and millions of people that can tell you how to do it, like me. And they can show you a way if you're willing to put the work in. Instead of coming home with your uninspired life and watching Netflix and wasting time. There's time to watch Netflix and play video games. When you're financially free and you're happy, then go play video games. But if you're not happy in your life, you need to change that shit. Like, your life is meant to be happy. Your life, we're supposed to struggle, but we're supposed to also persevere. If you guys have questions about that, join the coaching program below, or comment, or whatever. Oh, the coaching program prices are all changing, by the way. There are people who don't value my time enough here, so I need to up the prices for anybody who's new and joining. So you guys will be seeing that when you guys message me below about the phone, Telegram coaching, and all that stuff. So live coaching is going to be the most expensive because it is the hardest to set up, but that's all down below, guys. Email me if you guys need any help, and we'll set up something for you, okay? Because I really do. The monthly coaching stuff is awesome for most of the students, like 97% of the students. Some of them just think that I'm going to change everything tomorrow for them, and they don't realize it takes work. Done.